Emily Butz from IO9, and I'll be moderating this panel. It's not very often that you get to talk about a show having deep intellectual conspiracies and, computer surveillance vigilantism and ass-kicking action and crime fighting at the same time. So that's why it's such a pleasure to be able to watch Person of Interest every week. And we've got the cast and producers here. So first, I'd like to invite out Jonah Nolan, who's the creator and a producer. We've got Greg Plageman, who is also a producer on the show. All of the twisted ideas in the show come out of these guys' heads. We have Jim Caviezel. Master of ass kickery. And we have Michael Emerson here. And you know her as the moral focus and badass cop Carter. We have Taraji Henson. And the man who plays Fusco, the cop who's good and bad and good and bad, we have Kevin Chapman here. And I have the machine right up here in case you have any questions later. All right, so we just saw some great clips from the past year and a little hint of next season. So Jonah and Greg, I just want to start by asking you, what can you tell us about what's coming up? We had this insane cliffhanger. We're all like biting our nails. What's happening next season? What can you tell us?
We don't know because Chappie hasn't told us yet.
I can tell we need a lot more insurance after watching that clip.
Are we going to see Root coming back? I think we all want to know. Can you tell us?
Definitely. We had a great experience working with Amy Acker, who plays Root. We have big plans for that character.
And so one other thing I want to know about next season is, can you give us a hint about whether we're going to get to know the machine a little bit better? The machine kind of started out as just like a UI, and now it's getting a personality.
What do you think? No, that's all you, man.
Well, that would be an interesting theme to pursue on a TV show, I think.
It would.
You don't even have to pay it.
I don't know, the machine has a contract for next season.
So if we know anything else, we're gonna be pursued by some kind of surveillance device. So I want to ask for Michael and Jim. One of the things that's so great about watching Finch and Reese in action is that you keep thinking that they're going to be a hero and a sidekick, and they never are. They're always kind of balancing between each one being a hero and each one being a sidekick sometimes. And I wonder how you guys do that. Tell us a little bit about how you keep that balance.
It's contractual, actually.
What percentage of time do you get to be the sidekick?
And those meetings are long and acrimonious. No, it's just good writing, I think. And I think we daren't let them fall into very many predictable patterns. There's a lot of careful balancing that goes into this particular odd couple. And I think we're walking the razor's edge fairly well so far.
So what do you think, Jim?
Yeah, what he said.
There's also been an interesting arc for you guys, which is that clearly at the beginning, like Jim, you were the brawn, and Michael, you were the brains. And it's really, I feel like over the season, it's sort of switched. I mean, we've seen Reese reading some pretty crazy books. And we've seen Finch, really getting out and kicking some ass. So do you feel like there's a little switch going on?
It's nice to mix it up a bit. I mean, you wouldn't want to be trapped doing you wouldn't want to be the Charlie of Charlie's Angels all the time. So it's a lot more fun if you get to put on disguises and use tools and be out in the field. So I'm happy about those developments for Mr. Finch. I don't have any comment about what Mr. Reese reads.
I just look at your eyes.
I think he's just sort of taking those books out of Finch's library. Just like we've had a lot of good glimpses this season.